All right, guys, I'm back today with another Amazon deal alert video, and this thing is massive. Today is going to be the Labor Day sales event where we discuss specific deals created for my viewers by certain companies, entire brand promotions, and hidden gems that I've discovered while digging through the Amazon machine. And warning, I can't guarantee your credit card balance at the end of the video because there are some smoking deals that are stupid cheap. We're going to be digging into all of these deals, starting with a lot of the viewer requests for a slightly more premium fixed blade knives. Now this guy right here is the Kancept Nico. Now this is a 3.54 inch stonewash D2 blade, and this particular one has the PEI handles or Ultem handles. I love these handles. Now there's a ton of color variations and blade variations of this knife, and this generally sells for right at about $55. Now they're on sale for Labor Day down to $46.66, but there's a brand promotion 10% off clickable code on that Amazon link in the description below that drops the price of this knife down to about $41, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it. And there's also, again, a few different color variations of this knife. Really nice Kydex sheath, adjustable and rotating cant pocket clip that clips right in. Love everything about this knife, especially at the price point. Again, check that description for all the info as well as the different color variations. And a huge shout out to Kancept for sending this out at my request for this particular video and creating that discount code for you guys. The next deal I want to talk about is actually a ton of different cold steel fixed blade knives. Now, that Amazon link in the description will take you to an Amazon page that has already been pre-filtered for you guys to search out some of the best cold steel fixed blades. There's also a couple of cold steel folders that are on sale, and there's way too many to list, and this was one of those brand promotions for Labor Day. Again, check that link in the description below. Cold Steel is making some really good stuff over the years, and I've got individual reviews if you want to dig in, but there was a lot of dramatic sales, and I'm looking at a few fixed blades that generally sell between $40 and $50 down to as low as $20 to $25. So really good opportunity there. Now, this is a light that I've collaborated with Thrunite. It's one of their keychain lights, the Thrunite TI or Tiny. It's got a key ring in the bag. It also has a magnetic base, double reversible pocket clip to clip this onto the bill of your hat to use it as a headlamp. And this thing gets blindingly bright, surprisingly bright for such a small light, up to 650 lumens. USB-C rechargeable, great waterproof rating, and on top of that, you can double click to go to the last remembered setting, which could be a low lumen mode, and long press to cycle through all of the settings on here. And again, when you long press to turn it off and double click, it does remember that last setting. At any point in time, though, you can long press and go right into the turbo mode. So if you're walking back to your car at night and you hear something around your vehicle, you just click that button and illuminate the entire parking lot. Keep this on your keychain. It works out great. Now, these generally sell for $25. They're 8% off for Labor Day, dropping the price to $22.95. But on top of that, there is a clickable code on the Amazon link specifically for Labor Day, dropping the price to $16, which is a really good deal. On top of that, this has been for sale for a little bit now, and it's got 66 reviews at 4.8 stars. You guys are loving it. I love it too, and I figured it would be a good opportunity to show you guys for Labor Day. Now, the next deal I want to talk about is one of those Amazon finds that I picked up myself and have no affiliation with this company. Now, I saw this high-vis knife with the crossbar lock and flipper, and it looked good. And here's the price, guys. These generally sell for $17.45. Lowest price in 30 days for Labor Day, down to $12.92. They've got the black handle, the yellow handle, the blue handle, and a few other color variations with Damascus blades, all at different prices. But right now, as low as $12.92 for different color variations. Now, for this, you are looking at a 3CR13 MOV steel blade. So not the greatest steel in the world, but this is a budget knife. But the action feels like a more premium knife, which you would find on a $30 or $40 crossbar lock knife. But we are talking $12.92. This one also has a reversible clip, which I love to see at this price point. If you don't mind the not being like the super premium steel, or you know, you're going to get better steels on other budget folders, but this one's pretty darn good, and I love the action, especially with that high-vis yellow. Would do great inside a camp bag. Now, I know we are only about halfway through, guys. There are so many more good deals, so you'll want to make sure you watch to the end for some even better discounts on different items. Now, this guy right here is probably the elephant in the room, the GTK II GTK 38. This is a massive, interesting blade, full tang design, G10 handles, and DC53 steel. This is almost a two-handed grab knife, but even despite its size, it's actually very well balanced and fairly lightweight for the fact that it's got a full tang thick spine. This thing is pretty darn awesome. It also comes with this really nice leather sheath right here, and this sheath is good. A lot of those leather sheaths I've reviewed on Amazon are cheap, but the stitching on this is spectacular. The thickness of the leather is really nice, and it's riveted in well. A very elegant knife, almost like a short sword on this one right here, with the lanyard in the back, and those G10 handles are incredibly comfortable. Only one color variation of the black. I actually requested this from GTKI Knives, and they were nice enough to send this out, as well as create a 30% off discount code specifically for you guys. So this generally sells for $50, and I honestly think it's worth every penny of that price point. But after the 30% discount, this is $35. Guys, this is $35. Is it practical? No. If the zombies pop out of nowhere and you're chopping zombie skulls, this is pretty darn awesome. Really darn awesome. Could be doubled as a machete, a survival knife. It's pretty cool. Speaking of survival knives or fixed blade knives in general, this is one of our 704 Gear Barons, my own knife company. Coated 14C 28N steel, full tang design, contour G10 handles, glass breaking pommel, and a two-tone Kydex sheath with a rotating and locking clip. This allows you to carry it at a 45-degree offset, a 90-degree offset, or flip it around to drop into a mag pouch for a plate carrier, battle belt, or chest rig, allowing you for quick deployment. A little spot for your thumb right there, and this thing is a freaking awesome jack of all trades fixed blade knife. Small enough to wear in your waistband or throw in a plate carrier, but large enough to baton wood. We've slashed through car tires with this batoned wood and done torture tests on this knife, and they generally sell for $48.99 right now on Amazon. The FDE color variation only of this knife is on sale for $32.99. 48 reviews on Amazon at 4.6 stars. I love this knife. I think you will too. And again, this was from our own knife company. And man, I love it, especially at that sub $33 price point for, again, coated 14C steel. A few other 704 Gear knives that we're going to feature is the 704 Gear Blitz, completely reversible pocket clip for left and right-handed carry, coated D2 steel, and G10 handles. The green color variation is only on sale because we are running out of stock of the other color variations. These generally sell for $26.99, on sale for Labor Day down to $19.99, so a great $20 budget banger. The next one is actually the 704 Gear Bandit, a full-size EDC pocket knife with a coated D2 steel sheep's foot blade with G10 handles. Really nice flipper action, super smooth bearing action on here. You can also get the meat of your fingers and do that reverse finger flip on this guy. And it's got a reversible pocket clip with those G10 handles. A black color variation is on sale with this because we do have enough stock to do this dramatic sale. 38% off right now, down from $31.99 to $19.99. 56 reviews at 4.5 stars. You guys seem to really like this one as well. And then one of the last 704 Gear knives I want to talk about is the Midnight Scout with true 110 layer Damascus steel. Now this is nice because it does have a reversible pocket clip as well with tip up carry, and I love the look and feel of this. These generally sell for about $44. I believe right now these guys are on sale for $29.99, and that does get you that true 110 layer Damascus steel. Love this knife, especially at the price point if you were looking for something a little bit more unique. Now, I get this question on the channel time and time again. What is a good basic flashlight that doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles, that just works, but it's affordable? And this guy right here really does an amazing job. There are 4 color variations, the FDE, gray, green, and black, all at $10.99. Now this is a really nice light with up to 1200 lumen output. It remembers the last setting you were at. You can long press to cycle through those modes, and it works out incredibly well. Now when you double click, it will go to the strobe mode right there. And it's incredibly simple. You click the button, it's got a low battery indicator, USB-C recharging, IP68 fully submergible waterproof rating, removable pocket clip if you didn't like that right there, great texturing and knurling. It's just a really good light. It's got a nice spot to throw the beam a very long distance, but it also has a nice diffuse floodlight around the edge to kind of be a jack-of-all-trades searchlight up close. Throws the beam up to 270 yards, and all of that with the USB-C recharging, $10.99. Like, $10.99 is insane. This actually got the Amazon Choice badge on the Amazon link. Again, I'll be linking that in the description below. And we're going to also be talking about one last deal, this little button lock right here. A lot of guys have been taking a look at some of those high value options that have been popping up on Amazon. I buy this stuff so you don't have to. I purchased this Perwin push button D2 blade, G10 handles, coated D2 steel. This one does have a reversible pocket clip as well. Tip up carry, reverse finger flip. Could it be a little bit more refined? Does it have a touch of button stick? Yes, it does. It's not the greatest knife in the world, but right now these are on sale, down from about $20 to $15.19 for a button lock D2 flipper with reversible clips. That's almost unheard of at this price point. Again, it could be more refined. It could have a little less button stick, but it's a pretty darn good deal, especially at $15.99. Again, if you like these style videos, make sure you're subscribed. If you're clicking down in the description and something is out of stock or the price is dramatically increased, a lot of times I can't control the stock or pricing, so you want to make sure you're clicking that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss the next deal. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.